Right, back here under the hood of Drew's 59 Lincoln. We've already discussed that the radiator is definitely going to need to go get sent out to Gary and get that handled. On the phone, Drew was talking about that they replaced the glass filter with this metal filter. Up here on the hard line, all this. That fuel line looks good. Whoever made that actually did a really nice job. I am very proud of them because that's the same way I would have done that. They did that very, very nice. With this baby running, I believe she had some exhaust leaks. But for the most part, up here, other than leaky valve cover gasket, especially that side, and that power steering, top side looks pretty damn good. I'm actually impressed. We're not losing oil or leaking any copious amounts of anything. The old Treadlevec system here seems to be functional. It's not the prettiest, but it's not leaking or bad. So I'm probably gonna fire this baby up and let her run and maybe go for a little bit of a test drive. All right, so I got her fired up. Definitely has some exhaust leaks down the collector where it meets the exhaust manifolds. But other than that, she's smooth as silk. Baby runs really good. You can see somebody did the distributor along with that new carburetor. I'm gonna go out for a spin. So we're pulled out. I'm getting ready to go for a drive. There is something not right with this transmission at all. Sounds like we're low on power steering fluid as well. Yeah, I'm not even going to drive this thing any further. I'm going to seriously turn this around and get it back in. Because it should not be like this at all. Okay, so we had to go down the street to turn around. And I mean, you can tell it's slipping. Look at that shudder. That's through the whole car at about 17 miles an hour. There is something severely wrong with this trans, everybody. I'm at the point now I'm committed to go around the block, basically. There's nowhere to turn around. But I do not think you're going to be driving this weekend. That's not good. I'm going to double check the fluid, but I'm telling you, that ain't it. There's some serious vibration going on. I also wanted to add that now that it's up to temperature, and the trans is a little hotter, does shift and drive a little bit better? But it's still not right. I also want to discuss the brakes. Now it's a Treadlevec. I know it's not the greatest thing in the world, but you have to stand on them pretty hard to get it to start. It's deceleration. So I'm gonna check some power steering fluid. We're gonna check some trans fluid. We're gonna see what all we got going on here. Knowing we have a steering leak, as we saw under the car, I'm not surprised that the level is down quite a bit. So I'm gonna fill that up. I'll solve that problem. I'm gonna fire the car up and check the trans fluid. All right, so just to verify, the trans fluid is damn near perfect. Yeah, it's definitely not low on fluid. All right, so now that it's up to temp, it shifts and drives just fine. So I'm gonna get with Mark over at C&M Trans, pick his brain, see what he thinks. I think it's got to have either a weak pump or a really sloppy converter. So, that being said, we're going to put some gas in it real quick. And call that a day on this baby. Here at the gas station. Obviously, fuel's low. Temp's doing good. And you can see the amp meter's working. So we definitely have good output from our generator. I love that the clock works. Right, so fuel gauge is up to half a tank. I put 8 gallons exactly in it. Our fuel light is now off. All right, let's go back to the shop. Okay, so driving along, I just had it kind of fall on its face under acceleration, but now it seems to be fine. It was off and stopped, so I need to do a little adjusting on that carb as well.